What's up guys, Bearded Jeeper here, and today I'm giving you an update on Project ZipTie. So I haven't got a whole lot done since my last episode where we got the rear axle sitting on its own weight. Still got to put the axle shafts in, but there just isn't enough room between the tire and the side of the garage to fit it in while it's in the garage. I have a pretty small garage. This side I have more room on than the other side, but my garage is just a complete mess. Got tools everywhere, the new plasma cutter. Like, I just am running out of room. I have to say this rear axle does look amazing though underneath here. I still gotta tighten up the bolts. I still need brake lines. Still gotta install a breather line because I closed up the other one because I needed to weld on the truss, but rear is looking in good shape. Gotta get a drive shaft, of course, but that'll come after. As you can see, it's gonna have a pretty good stance. That's how wide it's gonna sit past the body of the Jeep. But I still gotta trim these rear quarter panels here so I can flex and not worry about destroying the whole tub of the Jeep. Okay, and on the front here, I took both the fenders off, both on this driver's side and the passenger side. I still gotta remove this washer bottle here, but this was to get kind of squared away for what I want to do, because we got the whole front end cage of the red Jeep, and it's got its own fender system integrated in, so we're gonna have to get all this off in order to put that cage on so I can have the coilover hoops to figure out where I'm gonna mount the coilovers. As you can see on the red Jeep here, we got the coilover mount up top here, and it's going to come somewhere down here on the axle, but I need to get this cage on the white Jeep so I can figure out where exactly that's gonna lie when I mock everything up. This whole fender here is kind of integrated into the whole system, so this whole fender piece tied into the bumper, that's all gonna come and go on the white Jeep. And the plan for now is I'm going to try to chop off the outside in like one big piece, slide it over and on top of the other Jeep, and then worry about the inside after. And of course I'm gonna have to change some stuff. I gotta redo this tube because this one's dented in real good, but this gives me a good basis to start, and even if I don't end up using the whole cage, it'll be able to give me a good start, and that's what I need. Now a lot of people are gonna ask, why don't you just take the red Jeep and just build that? Well, there's a few of those tubes that are dented in I'm gonna have to replace anyway. And I want this to be my own build. I don't want it to be someone else's build. I want to take parts of it and kind of mesh it in and build something completely different. It's a little cheaper this way, especially with the cost of tubing and the availability of metal and everything right now, to just take this and kind of graft it into the white Jeep. And it's gonna be a learning process along the way. I've never done anything like this, so any little kind of hints and tips and whatever that you guys can give me, I'm all ears. Leave them in the comments below. Anything helps. I did take these little pieces of fender off the red Jeep. This is all that's gonna be left of the fender, so I'm gonna reuse this. I think the red and the white kind of look good together, but the tube comes down right here and it lines up with the rockers. And I was going to try to keep the doors half doors, but I think for now, since they're obviously so far rotted out, I think I'm just gonna take them off, kind of do exactly what the red Jeep has, the rear doors on and front doors off. I might get some other doors eventually. I'll keep these doors, make them removable. I don't know, kind of play around with it a little bit, maybe try to patch those. And this crusty beast is the Dana 60 front axle that I have to start taking apart, chopping up. I just haven't had a whole lot of time lately with work and everything, so I'm finally gonna get to start working on this, not this week, but the following week. I have a whole week off of work, so I hope to be able to get this all cleaned off, the truss welded on, and actually kind of mock it up. And I'd hope to at least get it under the front of the Cherokee, and it'd be nice to have the front sitting on its own weight too. And then I can start figuring out steering. I have almost all the components I need for steering as well, but it's gonna be a long process. Now I got all the carpet taken out here. Well, all this front carpet. The floor pans are in really awesome shape. Found a lot of change. And extra care CVS little card here. But anyway, I gotta take the rear carpet out, some of these side panels out so I can chop the rear without catching anything on fire. As much as I like fire, I don't want it in the Jeep. But I am just amazed at how well these floor pans have held up. A little surface rust, but other than that, it's in real good shape. Now I know this project has been taking me a lot longer than probably anyone else would take doing this, but it's one of my first times actually doing a big axle swap like this, so it's a whole learning experience for me. I've been asking questions along the way, learning, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to learn not only how to weld, but how to build a Jeep like this. And I wanna give a huge shout out to Mark over at FM Jeeping. He's been a huge help because he just one-ton swapped his Cherokee and he knows a lot more than I do. He's been right there to answer any questions that I've had. So huge thank you, Mark, for helping me get this built. Maybe one day have you come up here, give me a hand wrenching on the Jeep, and we'll hit the trails with our Jeeps. That'd be a really, really fun collab. So if you guys want to see an FM Jeeper, Bearded Jeeper collab, let me know. Drop it down in the comments below, tag Mark, tell him we need to make a collab. It's been a little while, we've been talking about it, but we need to get out there and wheel together. All right, but that's it, guys. I just wanted to make a quick update video to show you I'm still making slow progress on the Jeep, and I want to continue to make progress and hopefully get this Jeep done by the fall so I can actually wheel it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, consider hitting that subscribe button so you can follow along with this Jeep build and see it hit the trails. Got to get some more trail videos up soon, more product reviews, anything Jeep related. That's what the channel's about. So hit that subscribe button if you want to follow along. As always, guys, stay bearded, stay Jeepin'. I'm out.